What do I do?
Sign language, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's Danny loitering in the background. He's feeling very proud of himself. He's just ridden from London to Amsterdam and back, 350 kilometres in 3 days, which is absolutely incredible. I'm with Matt, and we're about to head off to the Copdock Bike Show.
Indeed, yes.
But we have to have a look at this absolutely colossal beast. These are so in vogue at the moment, Matt. Tell me about it.
Well, you know, we did our short ride in the countryside, I think, tail end of last year, was it?
Yeah.
And she was in a slightly sorrier state. And over the winter, it has been taken down to the frame. Everything has been taken apart. In my living room, no less.
So what is it?
It is a 1991 Honda Africa Twin RDO4.
750?
750cc. So I bought this bike, I think, towards the end of 2023. Went over to Germany with my dad in a van and bought it from a man near Frankfurt. And stuffed it in the back of the van. I was quite keen on this specific bike because it came with a matching jacket.
Did he give you that?
Yes.
Did he?
Yeah. So he had this, and it was in my size, and I was like, well, that's certainly worth going to Germany for.
It's worth it. Just, I should say, you're gigantic. You're at least 6'4" or 5", aren't you? Or 6, maybe.
I say 6'4.5" because I'm very grown up and clever.
Yeah, so don't let Matt's size confuse you here. This bike is huge.
She is a bit of a monster. It's been raised as well. So
I have to show this.
yeah, go on.
This is crazy. I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters.
Yeah.
Whoa! I can't put both feet down flat. That is the first bike I've ever tried like that. That is intimidating.
Yeah. She's a big old lump. And you know, once you're up and running, obviously it's fine. But when you're on a sandy lane in Rendlesham, it's kind of a whole other story. That's a lot scarier. So yeah, I do what I can with it. Luckily, I can kind of muscle it around a little bit, but yeah, it's a lot of work.
How much work did you put into this? You stripped it to the frame, engine out, powder coated.
Engine out. I had to do some welding. I didn't do the welding myself. It's something I'd like to learn, but not something I'm taking on at the moment because the belly pan tabs had corroded off. So they got welded, frame off to powder coating, top end rebuild on the engine. The suspension's been completely rebuilt with progressive springs and new everything, new seals. What else? New fuel system. So originally this had a vacuum fuel pump when I bought it, but I didn't really like it. So I've installed a facet fuel pump, which is super reliable. So wherever I go, it should stay with me, which would be nice.
Long trips?
Long trips, ideally. I've got something in the works that I'm planning. I'll let you know about that.
So you trusted enough to do those?
Oh God, yeah, totally.
Really, even though it's 34 years old now.
Yeah. I trust it completely. I love it.
How? Because I've been looking at these online. I do it at the podcast. Why did you go to Germany to buy this? Why didn't you find one here?
So, I mean, there weren't that many sold to the UK originally. Plenty in Europe. I think back in that time, they were more interested in these adventure bikes than we were over in the UK.
Because this is before the GS.
Yeah.
Or it's one of the originals,
one of the earlier
it?
ones. But I think when these were made, we were still in sort of sport bike mania over here. And so these types of bikes weren't particularly popular from what I've heard. So yeah, so there wasn't that many here. The ones that were here were significantly more expensive.
I've tried looking for these online. It's almost impossible to find these. If you want a UK bike, forget it. Yeah. It's that rare to find, isn't it?
So, and then of course, searching all of the classifieds in Europe, found this one, liked the look of it, and then the matching jacket was revealed to me, and I said,
the deal done, isn't it? You have to get it with that.
There was a mischievous glint in my eye, and I decided I was going to Germany.
And is it 45,000 kilometres from new?
No, I think when I got it...
It's 145.
No, well, I should hope not. Might be. It could be 145, but judging by the head bearings when I took them out during the restoration process, they look like 145 k's.
Do they?
Oh, there was no ball bearings left in them. It was just
Really?
basically a race with some lumps of rust. So that was nice. But when I bought the bike, it had 34,000. So I've done a few in my ownership so far, but more to be planned.
These are possibly the most in-demand classic adventure bikes, full stop, aren't they?
I think so. Alongside the original Super Teneros, these are definitely
crazily desirable.
Yeah.
Matt, thank you. I'll keep on top of your trips because I would love to hear about this going on a massive adventure. Can you just jump on it? I'm just curious, someone of your height, what it looks like.
Mic, so I'm not.
Because this is for me almost too intimidating.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
No, you know it's fine, isn't it? It's fine.
Okay. But
What? Just last thing. Why was it raised 5 centimeters?
previous owner was a tall chap like me. I feel like he just did a lot of commuting on it though, so I don't really know why he decided to do that, but he did, and I think it's sort of 3 to 5 centimeters taller at the front. Quite a lot, so works for me. Frankly.
And also, 1991. That means you wouldn't have had to pay any import duties, any VAT, or like 3%, a nominal figure, wasn't it?
It was tiny. It was like there was nothing really. The registration process is a little tricky. Now especially, they've changed some of the rules and there's more paperwork involved. But all in all, I think it took a couple of months to get it MOT'd and all the paperwork together.
This is a really good point to end on. There are so many nice bikes in Germany and places, aren't there? Would you recommend someone buying a vehicle over 30 years old because you don't have to worry about the taxes? Is it worth it?
I think so. I think it has to be a dream bike. I think it has to be something that you love, because going out to Europe to look at stuff, you don't want to go out there and
come back empty-handed.
Empty-handed. So if it's something you love and it's like a dream bike, and you're quite certain that you'll bring it home, go for it. Definitely go for it. It's the adventure's fun anyway, just going out there and meeting people. So yeah, 100%.
Matt, thanks for showing it. I love it. I really like this. If I were to buy a classic adventure bike, it would be exactly this. I look for them.
Join the gang.
Yeah, they're so rare in the UK. You have to commit to a journey to get one. This is the problem with a bike like this, isn't it? I think last time I checked, there was one available. Just one.
Yeah.
Just casually ask me about the engine one more time.
Danny, what is it about this engine?
Oh, this is a 991 Honda, so it'll be the RD04. It's a 742cc, 52-degree V-twin, I believe. Before they moved to the RD07 in circa 96, 97, then it was the RD07A that they moved to after that. So of course, but about 64, I think 65. Yeah,
pretty good.
It's actually the perfect amount of horsepower.
Oh, ideal.
Isn't it, Weight of this?
I think
a lot.
I think they're about 212 wet.
212 wet. It's actually not awful for something so massive.
No, compared to some of the new adventure bikes.
Thanks, Danny.
It's not terrible. I do put a significant amount of extra weight on it though. So as a package, we're rolling heavy. It's it's good.
Just a final thing, Danny, as a GS owner, this is the same size as yours. Is it not?
Yeah. I mean, it's maybe with the Dakar and the bigger tanks and all the rest of it, it might be even slightly broader. But no, definitely it's and it's interesting when you're going back to being sought after. If you think the latest GS to come out is the R12 that looks like the 80s Dakar GS. Yeah. So it's obviously going right back to this again. Yeah.
This is like the most in-demand type of thing, 80s, 90s right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, that's why I've got the mullet going, You've got to match the bike. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for coffee, breakfast, then Copdock.
Excellent.
Let's do it. cannot get three more polar opposite ends of the spectrum with the three bikes. So we've got a 1990s adventure bike, sorry for the wind noise, a Harley, and myself, and all of our outfits perfectly match the bikes as well. So Danny in the dark Harley gear, Matt in the classic 1990s stuff, and I'm just in my town gear. Luckily for me, Copdock Bike Show, just 10 minutes from home, so it's ultra convenient. It's insane, isn't it?
Would you see the one
Yeah, I saw that too. Welcome back to the Copdock Bike Show. I cannot believe it's been a year since I was last here. The traffic to get here, it's gridlocked every road for about half a mile around, so we just went right to the front. Luckily didn't have to queue up, but the bike's pouring in now at about 10:30, something like that. This will all be full soon, and behind me, this is already completely full as far as the eyes can see. See how quickly each lane fills up here. There are about 10 different wardens pointing everyone to the exact spot they need to park. Otherwise it would be carnage here trying to coordinate all of these bikes. Such a beautiful day. That was 30 to 40,000 pound Italian Exotica, and now we're in the auto jumble area where you can buy a mixture of new stuff, used stuff, some motorbikes for sale, huge amounts of part and huge amounts of clothing, and everyone gets here really early. I think it opens at 9:30, but a lot of these people will turn up the day before, set everything up, and then try and sell as much stuff as early as possible, because from about 2 p.m. or something like that, things start dying down. So the key point, if you want to try and find a bargain at places like this, you need to get here as early as possible. It's got a really almost 1980s, 1990s vibe, Copdock Bike Show. That's why I really like it, because you get a lot of the old patch members, the leather biking jackets with the club logos on the back. It feels like it's it's going back in time. See everyone trying things on in all of the different stalls, and it goes on for such a long distance. So I think what I'll do before I lose the others, I'll head back this way and try and find them. In fact, just before I do, that is motorbike football in the distance. It's such a massive plot of land. You could spend 6 to 7 hours here quite comfortably. I can smell the petrol from here. I guess it's the two-stroke smell. Places like this are also a really good opportunity to find businesses that you often would have no idea exist or wouldn't be able to find. Stuff like this. Jap retro motorcycles. And they're specialists in restoring old Japanese bikes, like this beautiful GPZ 900, which I think, wasn't that Tom Cruise's bike in Top Gun? It's just a great place to showcase your business. And then over here, massive area with food, English bangers, chips and dips, hog roast, Thai food, everything you could want.
I mean, it's definitely dangerous, probably illegal.
That is so thin, isn't it? That's half the thickness of the other one.
It wasn't like mushroom, right? It wasn't mushroomy at all. But it's quite nice.
Very good. The Owners Club shed. This is everything from Harley owners clubs to the most obscure, niche bike clubs that you can get. This one here, BSA Bantam Owners Club. You've got all of the old Bantams and some of the old artwork from the 1960s right behind it. Ducati owners clubs. East Anglian Cycle Motor Club. And these bikes, such as the new Hudson, I've never seen one in my life before. I'm sure they're about 110-year-old bikes. You get everything here. It's like a time warp. I love this, and it's all set inside a wooden shed. And then on top of that, the Panther owners clubs, and then you get the club members all sitting there, ready to chat, ready to discuss. Danny's actually currently looking for the Royal Enfield Owners Club to see if they can help him, point him in the right direction to fix his 1960s Royal Enfield. So we are on the hunt here for something semi-useful. And something I've been discussing on the podcast, the Buell Motorcycle Owners Club. This is a brand that's recently just come back, and they've got a new suite of bikes, but great to see these all lined up because you never see these kinds of bikes on the road. deep in discussion about a 1940s aerial there. I feel like I should just put the microphone up to their mouths and hear what they're discussing currently. And then carrying on the 1930s, 1900s stuff. And even here, this is the Christian Motorcycles Association. So I've seen a few of the guys and ladies here with the black leather jackets. Black leather jackets and a big white cross on their jackets wandering around, and they've got their club right here. So, I'm actually here with Orwell Cycles, so I've spent a bit of time at the stand. Let me show you a couple of bikes that really interest. Brand new from Suzuki. This is the first time I'll ever have seen one of these. GSX 8TT, like a retro-inspired version of a current model. These look excellent, although I thought the Suzuki Katana was going to be a massive seller. Didn't turn out to be the case, but that could be quite different, especially in these lovely colour options. That could be very good. One other thing that catches my interest here, something that I need to consider getting to improve my off-road skills, Suzuki DRZ 4S. £8,000, proper off-roader. I think if you forget about the budget and everything like that, if I'm curious about getting a brand new off-roader, this would be so high up the top of my list. It's got that beautiful retro feel to it. Orwell stand in general, if you're in the Ipswich area, come over because they've got a whole selection of Royal Enfields, and I know that I'm going to be getting a lot of these bikes to test out, hopefully over the next few months. Because they've pretty much got everything, and Danny is such a good customer, he keeps everyone fed around the area as well, so I'm really excited to try out some of these. It does stick out, doesn't it? Yeah, good spin actually. Camera may not pick it out because it may bleach it, but the sun has just set behind me, so I think I've got about 15 minutes to clean the Jeep in daylight. In 3 days' time, I'm off on a bit of an overlanding adventure with my dad. So this is the last chance I've got to clean the Jeep, make sure that I've got everything ready. So I think I'll do one more trip or one more video from Ipswich, probably a review, final thoughts with the Lambretta, and then I'll see you all back on the road, this time in the Jeep.